So I walked in,
So
and they're going, "Who's this guy?" And of course, they were friends with the other guy. They just worked together. And all of a sudden, there I am. But I sat around this table, which is a whole other long story about what went around while we read this script. When I left, I called my agent. I said, if we capture 50% of the stuff that was going around, I said, forget that. There's so much personality in them. I said, if we get that, it's just, I said, I'd never met Mr. T. I mean, and Dwight, so funny and smart and funny, and T. It was crazy. It was like being with Leo. Dwight and T. It was like with Leo. It was just insane. And George, in his own way, George is very, very strong, willful personality. I told Dwight early on, he was joking. Dwight's a little bit like Leo. George, the TV star, Dirk, the icon, the celebrity, T, and the actor, you, Dwight, which was kind of true. And T was the big star, but George didn't like that.
Oh, George didn't? But George was a star.
Big time. He's been a big movie star. So it was hard.
She really didn't like that?
Well, he did. I mean, he loved T. And I think the opposite. When it's not so crazy, I'll tell you some stories. There was a love, but it was funny. George, we went through a point where George was not talking to T. Didn't talk to him.
During the shoot?
I was always kind of laid back, kind of going, hey, okay. But, so George says to me, he says, pal, he said, we'd do a scene. We'd be in front of the camera. And he said, pal, would you ask the man in the gold if next time we do it, he could say his line a little quicker? And I'm sitting here, George is there, you're T. And I say, okay. I said, T, George wants to know if next time we do it, if you could come up with your line a little quicker. I'm looking at him, I'm going, George wants to know if you're, and T's going,
She started laughing.
So, well, it was insane. And T goes, oh, tell Mr. Papard. Well, ain't got but one line. I ought to be able to do it. Man's right. All this money, getting all this gold, being all this rich and stuff, I ought to be able to do it. Okay, I can do it. Okay, roll them cameras. Okay, we got to go. Yeah, you just roll them cameras. We got to do it. I'm going to get it. This time I'm going to go, okay, I'm ready. Baby the fool. He'd do all this stuff. He non-stop talk. He never stopped. So then they roll the cameras, and then T would be there, like you see him in the show. George, you go, all right, face. Behave. I got it. You're going to, I go, oh, man, Hannibal, do we got it? And T goes, you better, sucker. Oh, Academy Award. I got Academy Award. I don't need no Emmys. Give me the monies. I got to go to my trailer. That was what the show was. All day long.
That's what it was?
And then when Dwight was there, Dwight's going, Dwight talks all, he's like, would talk all the time.
Like Jackie.
and T talks all the time. There was a period where T never stopped talking. So he would be sitting, it'd be like I'm out here, you know, by myself with but I'm talking. Although he wasn't alone, people are working and moving around, and he needed his heaters. He had a personal that was brought wherever he went, because he was always cold. It was cold out.
Yeah.
And he'd go, bring me my heater. Where's my heater? I need my heater. So this guy'd run out and they'd have the heaters around. Oh, now. And then he'd be sitting there, I gotta have my heater. And he'd jump. Oh, man. He was just, although he was funnier than that. This is a very bad imitation, but it was just, and he was. I mean, he would play like, oh, I don't know what's going on.
He knew, huh?
He knew more. He was on top of everything. He was. Dwight and I used to laugh. Dwight and I used.
Huh?
The noise is good.
Yeah.
And we went for about 2 months. And the crew are going, man, he must not be making. Had a brand new top of the line Mercedes. Honda. And then one day, he drives in a white Mercedes. In Montana says, yeah, I saw T driving his car in L.A. Yeah, this car's 20-some years old. But,
Look at that.
but he was like that. He decided, and then he talked about it. Yeah, I decided I better go get me some cars. So he went and... And he was a stand-up guy, came to my wedding party, you know. I had a...
Parties, and I never did.
Well, he had long hair, didn't he? Kind of wore it shoulder length.
Slightly longer hair, yeah.
It's not even on, is it?
Look more flamboyant. Yeah. I was